Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. We are now talking to Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome in. Your last reads have been consistently very deep, and I've enjoyed it. It's taken a lot of energy to do them and think them through, but, I'm up for the challenge, and I'm anticipating probably some more of that, so we're going to get out the Challenging Goliath deck, and that's 2 decks into 1. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. And remember, not everything's going to resonate here with you, but, take what does, what helps you with your life, and leave the rest for somebody else. Let's hear from you, too. If you have something in particular that's rolling around in your mind that you'd like some more information on, or collectively, Pisces, what are you guys struggling with, wanting some advice on? What are some topics you want to hear about? Let me know. We'll look into it a little bit more. Okay, here we go, Pisces. Here's your message. Hope everyone's doing well. Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Justice in the reverse. I see 8 of Swords was also in the reverse. Queen of Swords, upright. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. And the Sun, upright. Intensity, I'm already feeling here. Let's see. You're not mincing words. You're letting things come to you, but you're just not being pushed around in whatever this is that we're talking about. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Coming out of something that you felt was holding you back, some sort of injustice, not mincing words, not being held back. Very, very strong energy. I am who I am. I'm not going to go after you. It's something like that. Things are going to come to me, but I expect sure-footedness and stability here. You could be talking to somebody about that, or I think as a whole in life. You're not going to throw me off course type energy. And that's the key you've realized to your happiness. I'm going to grab some charms here. What are we talking about here, Spirit? Okay, some sort of major transformation with the dragon. And also remember, there's a heavy-duty storm going on around us here that may be significant. And lots of thunder, lots of activity, lots of intensity here. And remember, we are in the year of the dragon. Let's get a little further here. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're holding back some sort of emotion here. Okay. The Devil in the reverse. You are liberating yourself from something. Yeah, we definitely see that. What's the 8 of Swords? Strength. Showing a lot of strength here. Strength in self. And also I'm getting self-confidence. You've always been this way. Yeah. Your heart is that of a lamb, but you will be a lion where necessary. And that goes right along with the energy I was feeling with this Queen of Swords, where, I will be tough, but otherwise I sit back, I let things come to me. But when necessary, yeah, you'll hear me roar. And it's in times like these that are an injustice to me or somebody that you care about or situation you care about. I will not, you will not see the lamb in these types of situations where you think I'm going to hold back. I won't hold back. I'm not going to be that lamb that you anticipated or counted on, I'm even hearing. I'm the person that you can count on for whatever this is. I count on me for my own happiness. Yeah. But you are pulling back and you are liberating yourself from something here. The Hangman in the reverse, coming out of thinking about something here, hanging out, thinking about different angles, enlightenment. Yeah. You have been enlightened about something and now you're letting people know, I'm not to be messed with. I'm polite. I have manners. I'm courteous. I'm no one you want to be messing with. The 4 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. This Three of Swords comes out in the reverse and in the upright. Wow, that's really incredible. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, someone didn't see you for they didn't see your strength. They thought you were going to lay down for something. And this has both been disappointing for you. Excuse me, one second. Okay, there's a lot of crazy, wild energy going on here. I'm going to just keep going here. Yeah, this has both been disappointing to you, how they viewed you as someone who is just going to lie down and take something, as well as you are in the process now of healing from that hurt. You're rising up as your Queen of Swords saying, yeah, I'll cut you right out. I will cut you right out. I will cut this situation right out. That's what the Queen of Swords does with her sword. She just, she blocks things, she edits things, she cuts it right. She cuts things right out. The Lovers, making good choices. Talks about here. Messages for Pisces. Get some clarifiers out here too. On the bottom of our Goliath deck, we have the Knight of Wands, and it's in the reverse. Somebody who's been in and out, their energy or your energy, you're used to people in and out or something. Yeah, no, none of that, not taking that anymore. The Tower in the reverse, and Six of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing you say, I'm not going to be in this situation ever again. This just doesn't happen again. I don't give somebody that kind of leeway. I don't give somebody that kind of access to me. It's something like that. I stay in my calm, self-assured strength. Nobody else has access to hurt me. Something like that. We'll talk more about that. Okay, so let's see. What's the injustice here, Spirit? The injustice has something to do with you having to defend yourself. Seven of Wands here. The injustice has to do with you're the last person standing. What's the injustice here, Spirit? And twice you get the Devil in the reverse, liberating yourself. The injustice has to do with you liberated yourself from something, and then there was repercussions. You had to be the last person standing here. You've had to go against everybody. You had to defend yourself, something like that. What's the injustice? You had to liberate yourself from this injustice that left you standing all alone by yourself, defending yourself. And it feels like having to also fight others. What's the sure-footed, can rely on energy here? Transformation, yeah. And you just simply said, look, I'm the only one I can rely on. That is my happiness. What is the happiness here? Six of Wands. Yeah, because you want to find your happy place again. Six of Wands here, the Sun. You don't want any more of these mixing it up and thinking less of me, not acknowledging the strength that I have. So there are a couple of things about, liberating yourself. Yeah, liberate yourself from this situation. But as a whole in life, I'm hearing from Spirit, we need people and we need to interact. So a couple of times we see you holding back your emotion and also saying, my happiness is in me. Yeah, Spirit is saying, as I read the energy here, and in being clairaudient, sometimes I'll hear things. Make sure that I'm saying this to you. In this instance, yeah, you had to rely on self. In this instance, yeah, maybe you pulled back. But in the whole scheme of things, in the whole big picture, don't let this take away from you how you live as a whole. Your happiness is in interacting with others. Your happiness is, or I should say as as human beings, our happiness is in interacting with others. Our happiness is in having the faith in others, to put our faith in them, to put our love in them. It's not always going to work out. Yeah. And in certainly this case, right. Yeah. You have every right to feel you need to pull back and you need to rely on self, but don't let that be affecting the bigger picture here, because then it really does take away from you, because you're meant to connect, as we all are, with others. And, even at the risk of having our heart broken, we still put it out there for others, and that's a part of life. Yeah, the situation didn't work out well. Yes, you handled it well by getting into your lion state and cutting it out and doing what was necessary to survive it and to heal from it. But don't let that affect you. Keep moving, the chariot. Keep moving towards what you want to achieve in life. Keep moving with your strong will, knowing that you can trust others, you can interact with others, you can rely on others, and it's not always going to be this same type of letdown. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune comes out sideways. It's one of the main lessons here, because learn from this lesson, but like I said, don't have it influence all your relationships now, all your situations, because then the wheel turns, if you do, you bring more of that energy towards you. That's an unlucky energy. You want that Wheel of Fortune coming out upright, not on the side, unsure, but upright, in full. Changes are made. I learned a lesson here. It was very valuable. Thank you for that lesson, oh universe, oh wise universe. And now I move forward more solidly, but I still give of myself, and I still know that there are people out there that are worth having relations with and trusting and enhancing my life. And that's the side of the wheel you want to be on. That's good juju, good mojo, good energy, good fortune. I take this instance and I run with it with the lessons, but I don't let it affect in a negative way how I see the world, how I interact in the world. Six of Swords. Sixes, Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, it's the difference between victory and misery here. The situation has been miserable, but you cut it out. Recognize how efficiently you just took care of this. Very efficiently, and now you move forward. And your victory is in knowing that was just an incident. That's not your life. There are victories ahead. If you make this be like, this incident is going to be a microcosm of my life, my world moving forward, you will have nothing but heartbreak, rough road, choppy waters. And you're smart enough to know that. It's just a little reminder, I think, from Spirit here. The High Priestess, because you are very highly intuitive. So you know this too. This is something that's been kind of bubbling up in you. I can't take this energy with me moving forward. But it's been so heartbreaking. Three of Swords, how you've been treated here, how you've been viewed, how you've been kind of, I'm hearing, pushed aside, your feelings and your role somewhere, that you have a tendency to kind of think about it, overthink it, keep it still in the mix. This energy still circulates around you. And the message is, learn from it, let it go. Easier said than done, I realize, but every day work at that. Learn from it, let it go, so that this energy doesn't follow you, because you have a lot of victories ahead. And this energy will try and lessen that opportunity for victory. And even, accolades that are public. So you got big things coming up. Ace of Cups. Like I'm hearing, okay, for an example, when you have these accolades and someone's on this podium speaking, you're speaking to a medium-sized group or even a large group, you don't bring this up. You bring up, instead of bringing up this incidence where as you're speaking, you're going to get right back into those emotions and verbalize that and show it physically. You touch on it, but you spin it in a way where, and this has been so helpful for me because of, and then you start speaking on the positives that have come out of it. It's something like that. Ace of Cups comes out in the reverse. You have a couple of cards, including this one, that talk about pulling back emotionally. I see that's what you're doing. I see though that the message from Spirit is, for a time, yeah, we get that. We understand where you're coming from, but don't do that on a larger scale in your life. The Empress, you're meant for abundance. You're meant for being praised for your hard work, I'm hearing, for your grand ideas, for your forever ideas, for your forever way of looking at life as half full. The glass is always half full. The flow that you get into about your life, get back into that, the growth that you will have, spark that in your mind and spark that in your action. Oh my God. And what comes out here with this is the Emperor. Because there's a divine match here. You lean on that divine match if it's something that you already have, for those of you. And for those of you who don't, what you don't see coming is that, your divine partner is coming in here in your hour of maybe despair, but getting out of it, and I really do feel like you nipped this in the bud very, very quickly. But it's just a matter of, handling those lingering feelings about this. Let them go, because I feel like the Emperor energy doesn't come in when you are in an energy of like the Five of Wands, very defensive and upset still about something that's happened in the past. Keep it in the past so that this divine partnership can come in, or keep it in the past and be grateful for the divine partnership that, maybe has been on the back burner that moves to the forefront and is just something you're very grateful for. A couple of different scenarios going on there. Final couple of messages here. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Okay. Energy is fast moving now. Make sure that that Wheel of Fortune that came out this way is definitely upright for you. Make the necessary arrangements and actions to make sure you're on the right side of that. It's positive, fast motion, good fortune, grateful. I'm grateful for this opportunity, Think of it that way, and why you are. Yes, it's been rough, but you transform it all. The dragon that we saw. Big transformation. You transform this into, this has been a valuable lesson, and that's how I look at it, period. Okay? Six of Pentacles out here. Maybe giving to others, helping other people who have been in similar situations, or recognizing I overgave here, And I'll pull back now a little bit, okay? Not all together as I see in some of the energy here. I'm pulling back from everybody, that's it. No. It's I pull back a little bit. I pull back in healthy ways. I observe this in a healthy manner. I'm not defensive about this anymore. I've learned a great deal. I move forward. I move forward with good energy. And good things continue to happen for me because of that. Because I move forward with good energy. And what comes in is an Emperor, divine connection, and the Six of Wands. More accolades, more victory, and even something that could be like public accolades. People could say, wow, did you know that, we know on the back burner they went through this, and you haven't said a word, but, somehow word is spread. And people think how incredible you can be this person standing up now, acting the way you are and being very positive when you've gone through something like this, and you haven't even said a word. It's something like that. You just alchemize this so it doesn't hang on you like a chain or a weight or define you. That's it. That's it. Don't let the situation define you. You define it. You turn it into a positive that works for you. Okay. Yeah, I really like that. I feel like that's the main. Don't let this situation define you and your life as a whole. Okay. I'm going to grab an angel wish here. Angel wish for a Pisces. Your inner strength can and will move mountains. Yeah, and it's your inner strength that got you out of this. And I really do get a sense of, boom, you just cut it right out. You recognize what was happening. You didn't say, I'm making excuses for this, that, or the other, or this person, or this situation. You just recognized it for what it was, and you're like, I'm handling it right now. End of story. You don't realize I'm the lion. I'm not the lamb, I'm the lion. I can be the lamb, but now you see the lion. Okay? But don't... I'm hearing don't abandon the lamb, because the lamb is a great part of you too. Don't abandon the lamb. I got to write that down. Okay. Okay, let's grab an oracle, Pisces. I hope you've liked this message. I hope it's been helpful for someone out there. An oracle for our Pisces as we wrap up. And now the storm clears. The very intense storm that started at the beginning of this read now clears out. Very, very, the timing of that, I think, is very important to recognize. Important to recognize. Okay, we'll grab a couple of oracles. Yeah, orphaned. You found some sort of situation here that you felt orphaned you. People abandoned you. We see that in the cards. We've talked about that energy, okay? But you're coming out of that energy. You've learned from that energy, because truth be told, and it's one of the best oracles you can get. Truth be told. The truth sets you free here. And, maybe you were standing on false golden mask. All that glitters isn't gold. You were standing there, okay? On that, and you don't need that. And you realized with your owl wisdom here, look, it's all about what's in my heart and what I can do and my own internal talents and my wisdom, which is part of that internal talents. And I let that fly, and there's so much celebration I see with these petals that are flying from the heart now. And that's the energy that you're in, coming out of this orphaned, dark, abandoned energy. That's your message, Pisces. I hope you've liked it. I hope if you do like this message and you like this channel, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.